Hey. Y'all, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's about time that you start the gift that God put inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Many times in my personal life, I was able to have the experience of knowing what it was like to be in the wilderness by yourself or to be around people and you're still alone, but you're still in the wilderness, but it's you and the creator and the most high. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of all of that being said and done, we have to be able to fulfill our life's purpose and mission here on this planet. And we all have a special purpose on this planet. We are all one big human, we're all one organism. And we are all connected. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times, I always had to be perfect in life. And I don't know if anybody, I'm pretty sure there are other people that are struggling with this, having to be looked or seen playing a role or a character for the world versus when you're alone with yourself and stuff like that. Like, what truly makes you happy. Um, like, yeah, being your authentic self and like the world is fake and fraudulent. And a lot of times it will have you messed up in the head, it have you confused, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you end up losing your way. There might be a lot of people out here that, you know what I'm saying, they were similar to me, you know what I mean? I'll say this, like, you know, going vegan, being going from not knowing to knowing and being like, oh, my third eye is open. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start meditating. I'm gonna do my Kundalini awakening or my third eye open, woo, woo, woo. And when your third eye is open, when it does get activated, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot of people is not going to say or tell you about how um the destructive part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy Shiva, when he opens his third eye, you know what I'm saying? He destroys all illusions. And that's what's happening right now, probably for a lot of y'all in your life. A lot of illusions is being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? People that may have said that they cared, showed up in certain types of ways. You don't know if you should still be around them or not. Nah, it's time to let them go, baby, because it's dead weight. You know what I'm saying? And one of the ways that I was able to know for sure it was because I talked to God frequently. So I asked God, I'm like, hey, universe, show me if this person is going to be this and this and this. A lot of the times, a lot of people that have been around me, I know when they're lying. I know when they're telling me the truth. And I know when they're hiding something. If you're a chosen one, you could probably, when you're in tune and you got your intuition, you could probably feel those things as well. And you're not bugging. That's really God working through you. That's really a gift. It's a gift to have discernment, natural discernment. You know what I'm saying? There was so many people smiling in my face that I was like, dang, that person gonna let me struggle. And I know that they're out there living their best life just to sit there and play me. But they was really playing themselves because they're the little guy and I'm the big one. You feel me? I'm the big aunt, the big sis here. You feel me? And it took me a while to find my voice and to be able to speak my truth a lot, especially because I have been people pleasing is a survival mechanism in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what to say and what not to say could save your life, depending on what situation you're in. But the thing is that um, if God has you in the season where you're by yourself right now, this is the best time for you to really know that your next level is going to be higher than the level that you're at right now, because that's what's required in order to get to the next space for your next abundance, for your next blessings, and everybody can go with you. And I'm grateful because I'm pouring more back into myself the way that I was supposed to. I lived in the mountains. I've been around monks. I meditated. I've had many spiritual deaths and rebirths, and me turning 33, and I'm like, oh, I'm in my Jesus ever, like right now. I'm like, okay, cool. You feel me? Boy, when I tell you that the enemy has come in the form of family and other people to try to destroy me, it's real. Like, I was like, dang, like, but at some point, I had to say to myself, like, why am I keep getting attacked if I wasn't powerful? You know what I mean? There's many truths, you know what I'm saying, depending on people's perspective, but I'm grateful that God has delivered me and brought me through them all, like, because I was codependent a lot. on people instead of spirit. And this season was like, you need to be in tune to your spirit. Whoever this message is for, however it's supposed to resonate, this is your time to be able to boss up. Shout out to the homie. He just sat there and reposted the Professional and the Psycho podcast is available. You know what I'm saying? The Dark Night of the Soul that happened for me literally took me from I had a lot of darkness and souls, especially because like losing a parent, that was one of the hardest things. Losing people in general, I feel because I realized that okay, so we're on the spectrum, and so life is valuable. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like for me. What I realized is like it's not the permanency of death that really bothers me. It's the fact that I have not been expressing in my reality my truest authentic self because I was playing small to make other people feel comfortable. You're not supposed to make other people comfortable or uncomfortable because you show up as the best version of yourself, and anything that anybody do or feel is really a reflection upon them. And this is why we be around other people so that we could it's a mirror. There's a lot of people who need a lot of healing. And it's not your fault that people mistreated you. It's not your fault that people have not seen you. The only reason why is because God has to protect you for your destiny because everybody's destiny is not the same. This is real. This is real life. And in real life, everybody's not going to the top. You know what I'm saying? It is better to get the weeds out of your garden because that helps your garden to grow and thrive, right? Than to keep weeds around because they don't serve a purpose. They just take. You are in a season where God wants to give to you. He wants you to be blessed. He wants you to be whole. He wants you to be abundant. And he don't want earthly low level dwellers to come and snatch up the divine blessings that's for you because you need to know who God is in this season. This is a very imperative. This is very imperative. This is very important because we're in the age of Aquarius, y'all. We are in the age of enlightenment. So you need to be able to make sure that you're always on go with your spirit guides and ancestors and you're on 10. You know what I'm saying? I had my family say, I ain't gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna be nothing. Got degrees, got a car out with them, about to go back into real estate. Let's be for real. Like, there ain't nobody in life that could determine or dictate where you're going to be in your trajectory. Only you could determine that. And you determine that by pouring into yourself. The more you pour into yourself, the further you're going to go. The further God is going to help assist you to go where you want to be at. And it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. The finish is what's important. You know what I'm saying? People want to count you out. They don't want to support you. Oh, well, bye. I stopped asking for people supporting. Guess what? I got over 200 subscribers in 3 weeks. That wasn't my family supporting me. That was me supporting myself. And you have the ability to do the same. Put yourself out there to other people. Don't be around the same people who don't really want you to win, that don't want to hear your voice, that is irritated by your light because they wish that they had all of that light and they don't got it. They got to use people to manipulate them, to try to get them on this. I never had to do that because I was always connected to the source. Connect yourself, reconnect yourself back to the source. And if you're already doing the work, congratulations, because the season of is over and it's on the up and up. You feel me? Period. So I just want to sit there and do my little talk. 1, 2, yin, yin, yin. And like I said, shout out to TikTok. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for the whole canceling TikTok, y'all, once that happened and they told me that I was able to get monetized and I've been setting my PayPal business account, let's be for real. This is your year. This is your confirmation. If you want to start anything you want to start right now, do it because you're going to be blessed in any endeavor. This is your time. This is your big sis free. Period. Stay tuned for more if you like this.